Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falco Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. And today it's going to be a game between True and ShoWTimE here on Neon Violet Square, the latter edition. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we've got the blue Protoss player from Arma Team in the nation of Germany. It is going to be ShoWTimE. And in the top left-hand corner, we're going to see the red Zerg player True from Storm Gaming and the nation of Korea. Wonderful ZVP for you today. One of the top Protoss players on planet Earth versus one of the top Zerg players on planet Earth. This is from their round of 8 matchup from WCS Leipzig. Yes, this is patch 4.0.2, but really the only major differences in ZVP are going to be the Hydra upgrades are split between speed and range instead of speed and range as it used to be in 4.0.2, and the fact that disruptors are more viable in 4.1.4. So, I don't know. I probably won't see ShoWTimE use disruptors anyway. They're not really his thing against Zerg. And if True goes Hydra, yeah, he'll be able to get muscular augments out quicker with the speed and the range upgrades than he would otherwise in 4.1.4. But I think we're okay. I really don't think there's any major differences we're going to see. We're not going to look back at 4.1.4 and say, boy, that sure changed the meta a lot, because there really weren't major changes. Anyway, ShoWTimE is trying to expand here. True's actually taking the part of the probe on the other side of the map and trying to block this off. ShoWTimE wants to expand. He's been able to... Oh, look at that. Look at that micro. Look at that skill. Gets it down with just the hair's breadth of room to get it down there. That's why ShoWTimE is good. That's why he's great. He's capable of that stuff. Checks for a second gas, does not see it. Jukes back in and then sees the second gas. Oh, ShoWTimE, you thought you chased him away. Meanwhile, ShoWTimE recognizes that spawning pool for True is not anywhere near complete and says, okay, I can sit back a little bit here. This is going to be a more macro style of game. True's not going to be aggressive at any time soon here. And I can still scout. Until that pool's done, I can scout all the livelong day, and there's nothing that True can do to stop me. Once Queens are out and Lings are out, then it gets different. As you can see, Queens immediately popping out for True, getting Lings too. That rhymed, unintentionally. But anyway, double gas for ShoWTimE as is tradition, making a quick adept for scouting purposes. 2 here, drone going all the way home. This True drone, he did a good job. He scouted, he saw the second gas, he tried to block the... Well, he did block the expansion for a little bit. Not as long as he wanted to probably, but that's just fine. True droning up back home, and we do have a Stargate for ShoWTimE here. Is True going to scout this with his Slow Overlord? He certainly is. He certainly is going to scout this. Absolutely. Yep. Comes right on in. There's nothing that can stop this from happening. No stalkers on the ground at all. It's just Adepts, man. And Adepts moving out across the map. Going to try to check for a third base location. True just threw down his hatch at the third base down south here. Keeping this pocket expansion free for if he needs it later. I'm pretty sure ShoWTimE will do the same thing. So Oracle? Possibly an Oracle. It is going to be an Oracle. So Oracle's name is Diva. Of course, the StarCraft 2 Pro has to fly the Oracle. Protoss saw her MLG skills at piloting the mecha and decided to abduct her and put her into an Oracle, brainwashing her to be for ire. Only through death and MLG kills will Hannah Song be saved. You know they retconned that, sadly. The Blizzard lore people were like, nah, actually Diva is not a StarCraft 2 pro. She's just pro at other stuff. I guess StarCraft is one of the games that she played, but we weren't just talking about StarCraft, and the StarCraft community was mad. They were mad. It's like, come on. She would be a StarCraft 2 Pro. What's the problem with that? I don't know. I don't know what the problem with it is. But they absolutely retconned it, went back and said, nah, fam. It's not what the truth is at all, but we know. We know the truth, StarCraft fans. All right, Diva going to try to do some stuff up here against True. True does not have a Spore Crawler or anything that can shoot up. He has to fully evacuate his main base against Diva here. She ends up getting 3 kills, which is way more than I feel like she should have gotten. Well, I don't know. 3 kills is probably about average. Even if there is a Spore and a Queen there, that's generally how that works. True just has 2 Queens. He has 2 Queens defending his main mineral line and 1 Queen and his natural. Is he bypassing Spores entirely? Oh, another Oracle's... No, that's the same Oracle. That's Diva. Hey, Diva. Thought it was 2. Ooh, but we're going to do the lift and kill trick here. Lift and kill. Lift one of the Queens. Start murdering more of these drones. Delicious, juicy drones, says Diva. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. 5 more kills. 8 total and escapes with her life there. Nicely done, Diva. Excellent job. 46 to 41 Harvesters. ShoWTimE up and feeling fancy. I love that trick of his. Oh, he's going to kill this Overlord too. Is this the one that scouted? This is the one that scouted. Gets revenge. ShoWTimE gets his revenge on the Overlord for scouting the Oracle opening. Poor Sloverlord. He'll never make it. He'll never make it home. Lings are trying to harass this stuff of ShoWTimE's, but he's walled off extremely well. He's got Adepts holding the line here too, and a Warp Prism moving out for some special tactics and shenanigans. I know, sometimes I overuse the term special tactics as coined by Whiteraw, but in this case, this is not just supporting an army. He's going to get out there and warp some stuff in and try to murder all of True's things. I know I'm overusing the term murder. I'm going to cut back. I'm cutting back, I promise. It's like smoking. I'm going to stop saying murder. I love True's use of Lings. I've always loved his use of Lings. Look at him. He's got every single expansion covered that ShoWTimE could ever possibly think of expanding to. When it happens, True will know, and he absolutely knows. Oh, double Archon drop. Double Archon drop with a Phoenix here, lifting the Queen. Oh, the Queen's going to die. Wow. I mean, she was going to die anyway, but now she can't run. Another Queen here. Look at how fast she is off creep, though. Or on creep, rather. Yep, drones get out of the third base. ShoWTimE has been so effective here. These Queens can't kill these Archons. Absolutely not. The Queen trying to get out. The drone's actually betraying her. Get out of there, Queen. Oh, the Queen survives. How does the Queen survive this? She has no HP. Zealots and Archons warping in. Good micro by ShoWTimE. Lifting these Archons. Lift, kill, lift, kill. Archons having a grand old time. 15 kills, 13 kills on these. Drones getting decimated as well. I know the correct definition of decimate is to remove a tenth of something. That's actually, that's fairly accurate. There were 70 workers and 7 went down, so that was a decimate. Hey, look at me accurately using vocabulary words in a pedantic way, right? Everybody uses decimate as absolutely destroyed, wiped out. They don't say it a tenth of the army died. I don't know if these Lings are... These are not enough Lings. I mean, Lings are a bad choice anyway against Zealot Archon, as it turns out. But, ooh, Oracle Diva trying to take down that Queen. Gonna get another kill, possibly. There are some Hydras out too, but again, Hydra's not great against Zealot Archon. Especially if they have charge. The Zealots don't have charge yet. Man, this micro is amazing. A Stasis Ward goes down. Here, stopping all mining. The Hydras are out for True, though. Hydras are ready to rock. They do not have muscular augments done, and True hasn't even started that yet, actually. So these are regular old Hydras. Just pretend this is 4.1.4 and everything will be fine. True decides to take his pocket expansion, and actually ShoWTimE did too during that whole thing, and now the drones are finally... Do they not go back to work automatically when stasis wears off? Was that a bug? That was crazy. That's like the old bug when Reaper Grenade used to knock workers into the air and they wouldn't go back to mining once they landed. That's kind of the same thing. The drones didn't go back to work when the stasis ward wore off. That's crazy. All right, ShoWTimE getting a 4th base up north of the natural here too. Warp Prism going to try to drop inside the main where True has a million Hydras. Okay, that's bad. Not a good place to be. I think these Archons are just going to have to get sacrificed. I don't know if can you run? Just barely. 4 more drones go down. ShoWTimE is playing this so well. 21 drones have died. No probes have been killed. It's 66 to 59 harvesters. It is 4 bases. 2 forward bases. ShoWTimE's getting lurkers. ShoWTimE's getting lurkers. True is getting lurkers, as you can see right here. ShoWTimE's going for Storm, going for +2 ground weapons at this stage of the game, and just being an all-around awesome player right now. ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE, ShoWTimE, ShoWTimE. All right, got Zealots with charge. Got Adepts with Resonating Glaives. Nope. No Resonating Glaives for the Adepts. Actually, haven't seen that upgrade recently on my channel. What's wrong with Resonating Glaives? If they get rid of it, doesn't it boost your attack by 40%, 45%? It's really good. All right, ShoWTimE setting up for another attack on this 3rd base location. 4th is the pocket for True. And it's going to be Hydra Lurker for True. Archon count looking a little bit scary, especially with that +1 attack down. Immortals here too. Are there enough Immortals to kill the Lurkers is the question. Immortals absolutely wreck Lurkers, but if they're outnumbered by a lot, it's not going to help all that much. All right, so ShoWTimE pulling back says, you know what? Maybe I do need more Lurkers. Perhaps my composition is not as effective as I thought it was. And True says, that's right, you run. You run. ShoWTimE, I will be back, says ShoWTimE. Don't you worry about that. Did Diva die? Ah, Diva died. She must have died during this attack when all those queens came down with the Hydra support. She did good, though. She had one of the best oracles we've seen in a very long time on the channel, getting upwards of 8 to 10 worker kills. Dang. Drop Lord. Drop Lords from True. I'm going to try to drop what? Lurker Hydra drop? Lurker Hydra drop from True. Okay, this is exciting. This is going to be good. How does ShoWTimE respond to this is the question. Zealot attack heading up north. Look at this army from True just blazing across the map. All of the red. in the entire world. Lurker Hydra assault at the front door of ShoWTimE. What does he have? His army's here, but they're kind of stuck. Oh, there's the storm. Eating some of the storm there are the Hydralisks. And here comes the drop play. Oh, ShoWTimE is in so much trouble right now, but the Zealots are trying to wander in. Actually picking off some of these reinforcing units that are streaming across the map. That's going to weaken True's army at the front here quite a bit. I like this from ShoWTimE. Zealots at the third base, Wrecking House. Can these lurkers burrow before the Zealots kill them? It looks like they're not even trying to burrow here, but here comes the drop from True at the same time. So much is happening right now. Zealots in the natural base. Zealots at the third base. Lurkers and Hydras in the main. Lurkers burrowing right on top of these production facilities here. Zealots still causing problems at the third. The natural is just a graveyard for drones right now. 25 drones have been killed. Storms absolutely tearing through the Zerg army inside the main. 2-1 lurker. 2 lurkers remain. One of them does have a kill. Other one has 2. Where's your detection? Oh, here we go. Oracle. Revelation available? Yes. It is. And I guess there must be maybe the detection from that cannon. Either way, it's out. The Zerg infestation is gone. More drop lords. He's still trying to do this thing, bringing more Hydras across the map here. Does he have the muscular? He doesn't have muscular augments. Oh, it's almost done. Okay, now it's done. Now the Hydras are fast. All right, but this is late enough that I feel like even in 4.1.4, the timing would be about the same. Crikey, this is amazing. All right, Overseer tries to come in and scout some stuff out. Contaminates this robotics facility. No more observers for you, is what True says. A lurker Hydra set up at the front. Storms from ShoWTimE. Get off my porch. Get off my lawn, you whippersnapper, says ShoWTimE. I actually don't know who's older. I assume ShoWTimE is older than True, just based on the fact that ShoWTimE's been around longer, but I don't know. Maybe he started young and True started older and later in life. Could look that up, I suppose, but I'm casting right now. Third base defended by some Archons and some Cannons. I don't know that True can really take that thing down, but he's going for the drop again. But we do have our High Templar crack team of Storm experts ready to go if that happens. Overseer died to something. What was that? Don't know. It's a mystery. But drop coming back in. I've never seen this much drop before. All right, Archons with the anti-air. Zealots on top of everything. There, the storm. The drop zone is not safe. Not clear. Not clear. For True, he's trying anyway, though. It's kind of working. Zealot down. Are there any Zealots remaining? Nope, just a handful of Hydras. They're trying to retreat, but they're dead. ShoWTimE is making this thing work, man. Lings, Hydras, Lurkers trying to come inside the natural base right now. They get the Cybernetics core. They deny air weapons level 1. Which I suppose is a big deal, but I'm not entirely sure. Drop Lords, a little bit carelessly left behind from True, but just out of range of those Archons, so they do survive. ShoWTimE's up 199 to 139 total supply, and still hasn't expanded as True. He's still on 4 bases to 4 bases. Resources lost, 14,000 lost for True, and a mere 6 for ShoWTimE. He's killing it. He's killing it. An attempted attack with Ling Hydra from True, trying to do stuff here, but the Storms are great. The Archons are very good, too. 25 kills on that Archon. He's a boss. The Storm eats through a lot of these Hydras, weakening them. A single Storm will not kill a Hydra. They'll have 10 HP remaining, but 10 HP left is not much if you're facing a Protoss army. All right, ShoWTimE assumes there's a 5th base from True down here somewhere, but there's not. He's going to be extremely disappointed. An attack in the middle here. Just Hydras and a couple Lings. The Storm and Archon combo is just incredible for ShoWTimE here. This guy, he's up 195 to, there it is, 92 total supply, and a good game. A good game from True. ShoWTimE is your winner here in 13 minutes and 55 seconds, and True has left the game. What a match. What a match between these two players. ShoWTimE, just masterful use of Storm, masterful use of Archons, more harassment done on the other side of the map than he had to endure. 48 drones died and 1 probe was killed. One probe was killed. True attempted to do drops more than once, but I really don't feel like it did a whole lot. Did it kill any of these gateways? I don't think it did. Did it kill any workers? No, because they were all over here. ShoWTimE's air defense and ground defense was just masterful. Just masterful. And this tells the whole story. 21,000 resources lost by True compared to 9,000. We'll make it 10 by ShoWTimE, but less than half. Less than half the resources lost for this Protoss player against a very, very good Zerg. 15 Lurkers died. They just didn't do what they were supposed to do for True. 59 Hydras, 144 Zerglings. 5 Queens, 4 Drop Lords. ShoWTimE lost 6 Archons, 51 Zealots, 5 High Templar, and Diva. Also, okay, 3 Pylons, Cybernetics Core, and a Warp Gate. Did he ever... Oh, Robotics Facility survived. Pretty good stuff. Pretty great stuff. Amazing display from ShoWTimE. Just Protoss players. Eat your hearts out, man. This guy is good. This guy is good. He's going to be good for a very... He has been good for a very long time, and he's going to continue to be good for a very, very long time. All right, so that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you heard, or saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.